Every man dreams of wealth, freedom, and influence, but few understand that the foundation of all external success begins within. The modern world tells you to hustle harder, grind longer, and chase more. But true billionaires don't chase, they attract. The magnet that draws success isn't luck, it's life force energy, the raw essence of masculine power. Semen retention is not just about holding back. It's about redirecting your deepest drive toward creation instead of consumption. Over the next 10 weeks, you will witness what happens when discipline meets energy mastery, how a man can rise from distraction to domination. Before we start the secret science to semen retention, must subscribe this channel to understand the true logic and updated timely. Week 1, Step 1. The awareness shift. The first week begins not with doing, but with realizing. You must become aware of how much of your mental power leaks through instant gratification, scrolling, lust, and mindless pleasure. This week's mission is to awaken awareness, recognize every urge as energy, every distraction as stolen time. The challenge here is self-honesty. Most men lie to themselves about control. This week, you stop lying. The result? Clarity. You begin to feel how powerful your attention is when it's not wasted. You're not retaining semen, you're retaining direction. Week 2, Step 2. The energy rebuild. By week 2, your body starts to react. The urge to release will spike because your brain is addicted to dopamine surges. This is where the war begins. The challenge is to endure. The key is to understand that your sexual energy is creative force, the same energy that builds empires. You'll notice more restlessness, but also more vitality. Channel that restlessness into motion, movement, thought, and progress. The result? Your confidence grows subtly. People around you start to feel your energy without you saying a word. The glow begins. Week 3, Step 3. The focus forge. This week, your mental clarity sharpens. The fog starts to lift. You begin to see how focus is wealth. Every time you say no to a craving, you're saying yes to purpose. The challenge this week is consistency. Your mind will test your resolve. Each day you retain your focus compounds. The result? You start completing tasks faster, thinking deeper, and feeling unstoppable momentum. The mind becomes your ally instead of your saboteur. Week 4, Step 4. The emotional purge. Week 4 is when buried emotions rise. You may feel anger, sadness, or loneliness, not as weakness, but as release. When you stop numbing yourself through pleasure, your emotions surface. The challenge is to face them. Let the energy move through you instead of suppressing it. Billionaire-level men don't avoid pain, they process it. This week, you cleanse the emotional clutter blocking your energy flow. The result? Inner stillness. You stop reacting to small things. You start observing, calculating, and moving with purpose. Week 5, Step 5. The magnetic shift. Now, retention starts showing results in your outer world. People notice your presence, your calm intensity, your steady eye contact, your controlled movements. This is not arrogance, it's alignment. The challenge is to stay humble while the world begins to respond to your energy. Opportunities, ideas, and even attractions start increasing. The result? You start magnetizing success. You realize that true wealth is not chasing, it's pulling, drawing what you need through vibration, confidence, and grounded purpose. Week 6, Step 6. The discipline phase. Midway through, the mind tests you again. The novelty fades. The grind begins. This is the week that separates the boys from the billionaires. The challenge is monotony. The brain craves new stimulation, and when you deny it, frustration arises. This is your chance to master discipline, to act not from emotion but from commitment. Every day you stay consistent builds unbreakable mental muscle. The result? You no longer need motivation. You become momentum. You move with automatic focus, power, and certainty. Week 7, Step 7. The vision expansion. With energy and focus stabilized, you start thinking big. Your mind becomes strategic, creative, and bold. You begin to visualize wealth not as money, but as freedom, time, impact, and mastery. This week, the challenge is believing in that vision. Doubt may whisper, you're not there yet, but your new awareness destroys that lie. The result? You begin setting goals with absolute clarity. You see the map of success unfolding in front of you. You start to feel that billionaire mindset growing within. Week 8, Step 8. The leadership awakening. At this point, semen retention has transformed your psychology. You naturally command respect without force. Your communication improves. Concise, confident.com. The challenge now is responsibility. Leadership means being grounded while others waver. This week, you stop seeking validation and start creating value. You'll find that the world rewards stability more than speed. The result? People trust you. Influence grows. You start leading by example through energy, not ego. Week 9, Step 9. The power of creation. Now your energy, once spent in seconds, is being invested in ideas, strategy, and execution. This is where billionaires are born, in creation. The challenge is to stay aligned. Distractions may resurface. Desires may tempt you. But now, you know your power. You can feel your creative life force pulsing within, ready to manifest. The result, new projects begin, old habits die, and purpose becomes addictive. You understand wealth as a natural byproduct of aligned action and controlled energy. Week 10, Step 10. The Billionaire Mind, the final week, is not about money. It's about mastery. You've learned that the true billionaire mindset isn't about having more, but needing less. It's about control over thought, emotion, and energy. The challenge is maintenance. Can you hold your power without ego? Can you stay consistent when no one's watching? The result, you become self-made, not just in business, but in being. You are now the source of your own success, mentally unstoppable, emotionally stable, and spiritually wealthy. Beyond 10 weeks sustaining the energy after 10 weeks, most men relapse into comfort. But if you've come this far, you know comfort is the enemy of greatness. Retention is not a phase, it's a way of life. The longer you hold your seed, the stronger your magnetism. The stronger your magnetism, the bigger your opportunities. But remember, retention without purpose becomes tension. Always direct your energy into projects, learning, or leadership. When energy flows, success follows. The real billionaire code: what separates billionaires from average men, isn't education or inheritance. It's emotional discipline and focused energy. Semen Retention trains both. It forces you to master your impulses, structure your days, and dominate your mind. Each week of control compounds into clarity, and clarity compounds into results. In 10 weeks, you don't just build habits, you build identity. You evolve from consumer to creator, from reactive to strategic. Week by week, mental results summary. Week 1 to 2, awareness and energy rebuilding. You feel the inner fire returning. Week 3 to 4, focus and emotion sharpen. You stop overthinking. Week 5 to 6, presence and discipline grow. You gain respect effortlessly. Week 7 to 8, vision and leadership expand. Wealth thinking replaces scarcity. Week 9 to 10, creative dominance and mental mastery form. You feel limitless. Challenges and their resolutions urge and frustration. Redirect through physical movement and breath. Emotional fluctuation. Journal, reflect, and breathe. Awareness dissolves chaos. Boredom, turn monotony into mastery. Repetition builds greatness. Overconfidence, remember, power without humility becomes destruction. Isolation, energy attracts, use solitude to build value, not walls. Each challenge refines your energy. Every moment of control adds to your wealth frequency, the unseen vibration that billionaires radiate. The next chapter reveals the unseen science, how your mind rewires under full retention. Part 2, coming soon.